Hello, Instructor Blizard. This is Cameron responding to your comment on my post. You were correct. I did make a mistake. I did not mean to say oppressed. I meant to say suppressed. The focus of the article was that feminism had suppressed these women's rights for so long that it prevented them in certain countries, even here in America, the ability to get contraceptives and be educated on birth control because they felt that it was different from their point of view. I do agree with you that it should be focused on specific countries, and especially developing third world countries. A friend of mine who is from Belize even stated that the reason the white race and certain other races seem to be decreasing in population is because of different educational backgrounds. She came from Belize, which was former British Honduras, which was from the English, and it had appeared that the English colonized her area where she was at, and from that she was able to determine that different races had different incomes, so it was difficult for people of different ethnic backgrounds to be as educated as the British were, which tend to be more white, than it was for other races. It's slowly changing now, but in places where that isn't the case, it's difficult, and as you mentioned earlier in different discussion posts, third world countries have a higher turnover rate, which seems to be more stable because they're having more kids and more kids are dying, whereas in the United States people are having less kids and they're living longer. So I do agree that it should be focused as a world effort, as he was stating, as in the article was stating that those authors were a bigger compass over the world, such as providing sex support to developing nations, third world countries, and even first world countries. I do not think it would be as expensive as in previous posts talking about space travel, but I do believe it would be quite expensive to be able to produce contraceptives and introduce those into different societies, especially in developing third world countries where there would be blowback because a lot of them wouldn't understand, and they would need to be trained, educated, and there would be a cost associated with that. I'm not sure how great yet. I haven't done much research on the cost factor, although I think it would be high. I think some churches would be able to support this financial endeavor, but I'm not sure 100% on the financial aspects of it yet. But thank you for responding to my post, and yes, you were right, I did make a mistake between the two words opposed and supposed. I'm not sure how that came out. I don't know if that was a brain problem or if that was just Grammarly or one of the editing software switched it, or I just typed in the wrong word, but thank you for pointing that out. And I'm glad you enjoyed the PowerPoint.